So next down on our list is compass setup. If this was a plug-and-play type compass, there would be some information here, but there isn't. That's because this compass has quite a bit of configuration that's going to have to be done in another area to it. It's going to have to be done over here in config. So as you can see, start to see, you can't exactly go straight down this list every time. You have to go here and there. And so what's going on here is we're going to put this compass on the 765 wing on these 4 pins right here. The reason this information is pertinent is because we're going to be using TX and RX2. That's UART2. Remember that. Now we have an M8 QCAN GPS module on here, but we're not using the CAN bus in the center here. We're using the serial bus out here on the right. But this is still an MSP compass / barometer / everything about it. So here is some of the information that has to be set in Ardu. Oh, and notice they say here specifically 4.1.x. So the 4.0.9 wouldn't have hacked it. So serial X protocol equal 32. Serial port used for the connection. I've got it on serial port 2. Here's another little thing with this setup is UART2, TX2, and RX2 on the Maytech 765 wing actually references serial UART3, serial 3 in Ardu. It's not UART2, it's 3. So to do what we need to do right here, serial 3 protocol equal 32. So we're going to have to come over into this section, out of that setup section. I'm going to come here, SERIAL3. I'm typing in the search box over here. Serial 3 protocol, got it here. This is pre-set up as GPS. That's how a lot of these will just work out of the box. Let's go back and make sure of our information. We're supposed to set that to a 32. So there we are. We'll go 3.2. If you notice right here in our list, 3.2 is MSP. Tab, right perimeters. I'm going to save my write to the hard drive for a second here. Serial baud rate is 115. So up here, serial 3 baud. I'm going to have to go 115 here. Tab. And that'll set it to 115.200. Right perimeters. Okay. GPS type 19. Let's go in and search for that. GPS, I think that's actually underscore. Type. GPS type 19. GPS type, this is GPS 1, first GPS, the only one I have. We're going to do a 19 there, tab. You can see right here, 19 again is MSP. Write those perimeters to the flight controller. Okay, barometer. We're not doing barometer right now, but that's also MSP. The barometer inside that I'm not going to use. I'm going to use the barometer inside the 765 wing. Compass type mask 0, or make sure MSP bit is not checked. I'm going to scrape through that for kicks and grins and copy it. I'm going to come in here in this search box. I'm going to paste that. Compass type mask 0. Compass type mask 0. Okay. I think I'm done. I might not be. Rest of this is for iNav. Oops. Alarm on my blood sugar. I bet it's high. So now over here, that was verified. So now I'm going to save to file my mini Talon perimeters, overwrite them. I'm going to come out here. Oh, look. I have already, instead of no GPS, I have a GPS no fix. It sees the GPS now. Oops. Shouldn't be saying that, should I? I'm supposed to be talking about the compass. So we'll disconnect. I'm going to reset the board. With a hard reset. And look, we now have a compass reporting. And now, I'm not going to do the compass dance right now. But my onboard magnetic calibration, I can click start right here and do the compass dance. Now I'm going to defer the compass dance till later. You can watch me do the compass dance. The reason I am going to not do the compass dance right now and calibrate the compass right now, I have configured it. It still needs calibration. Is because it's inside that big fuselage. In the basement around a bunch of metal stuff. If I continue along a little bit, get my telemetry radios connected, I can go outside. Even though I'm doing it on the same computer, I'm connected through that magic long USB cable, remember? I can actually go outside where there's no metal objects near, and do the compass calibration out there, and it'll be much better. Plus I'll be more out in the open for swinging this platform around. So at this point I'm going to call the setup of the compass complete in setup here, but not completely. The calibration hasn't been done. It's there, but it's not calibrated. So that for now satisfies function number 2, well, item number 2 on our mandatory hardware. There was a couple of things I wanted to say that I realized while I was editing the software. First of all, 9 out of 10 compass modules, GPS modules, come out of the box. They don't have to have a configuration over here. They either automatically sense the baud rate, automatically sense the protocol, or both. Because of the way the M8Q CAN module was, I had to physically set the serial 3. I had to physically set a different protocol because it wasn't self protocol sensing. That just varies from manufacturer to manufacturer. And some of them will sense baud rate automatically. You don't have to do that. The MAQ just wasn't that way. No big deal. So 9 out of 10 modules come out of the box. You won't have to do that to jump over into config. You'll just be still going down this setup list. You won't have that detour that I had. So when you click from accelerometer calibration to compass, you're going to see a compass or more than one perhaps populated. And you can immediately go to your compass calibration and do your compass dance, and you'll be fine. I will say most people delay that compass dance, like myself, until they get their telemetry radios running so they can disconnect that USB cable while they're doing the compass dance from the platform. Even a little 12-inch quad on the bench that you can easily do the compass dance with without great problems in your hands while sitting isn't much fun with a USB cable connected to it. And a big platform, when you see the compass dance, if you've never seen one, you'll understand why. You really don't want that USB cable connected during it. Also over here is a perimeter called automatically learn offsets. I used to always check this. I do not check it anymore. Reason for that is some new information. If you go over to ArduPilot, docs, plane, and type in compass learn. That's the perimeter they're actually talking about there, and that's part of advanced compass setup. I had not intended on getting into advanced in this video, but right here you will see when you're talking about the automatic learning of offsets in any shape, form, or fashion, the learning feature, which is what we were talking about right here, is learning offsets. Let's see, right here, automatic offset calibration. In the 4.0 releases of ArduPilot, an automatic offset learning feature is available. Compass Learn perimeter determines how the compass automatic learning offsets works. And if set to 3, the offsets will be learned automatically during flight, be saved, and then the perimeter compass learn will be reset to a 0 after it learns them. And down here it says, note, setting compass learn to 1 or 2 is not recommended. These modes are depreciated and are either non-functional or still in development. So I think some of those, they just quit using them with this new feature. Not sure why it says still in development. So here's your procedure. The procedure for compass learn now is to set it to a 3. Tells you that it'll appear here, there. Bad compass will appear, but nothing worried about. Arm, drive, fly the vehicle, whatever you want to do. Stop. You'll see a message, compass learn, finished, blah, blah, blah. Follow that more so, but here's the big thing about ArduPlane and most airplanes. What most people do is come in here and go, nope, nope, nope. They don't use a compass on an airplane. A lot of people think it gets in the way. A A lot of other people swear by it's so useful on automatic takeoff it ain't even funny. I'm going to let the developers of ArduPlane, ArduPilot, whatever, figure that out. I'm just going to leave these at the defaults they selected. And move on. So that's really all I wanted to say about that. I hope that didn't get too deep for some people. Sorry about that. Item number 2 is complete.